Victoria, help me.
Stella, what's wrong?
I think I might be in serious trouble.
Okay, so what happened?
I tried to get a loan from the usual payday place, you know the one. But they rejected me and said there was a problem with my credit report. I couldn't believe it, so I tried a bunch of other lenders, but they all turned me down for the same reason.
Oh, you don't think?
I can't even get a credit card. No one will lend me any money. Am I like blacklisted or something? Banned?
Yeah, it sounds like you're definitely on it.
So you're gonna help me, right, sis?
Help you? How?
I need you to lend me some money, haha.
What?
Just $300 is all I need. Or even $200. No, even $100 would be enough. Please, just lend me the money.
Absolutely not.
Why not? It's only $100.
Because I still haven't gotten back the $800 I lent you before. If you're so desperate for money, pay me back first.
Huh? Did I not pay you back yet? Oops.
No, you haven't paid back a single cent. I've texted you about it so many times, and you just leave me on read. I was just about to give up on it, and now you're asking for more money. You've got to be kidding me.
I'm not kidding. I'm serious. I want to pay you back, I really do. But I just never seem to have the cash.
That's exactly what I mean by kidding. You probably blew all your money on your Taylor Swift obsession again, didn't you?
I can't help it. I just want to support my Queen Taylor Swift. As a fan, I have to support her as much as I can. It's my duty.
Then get the money to support her yourself. If you can't do that, then you need to stop being a fan.
No way, no way, no way. Taylor is my emotional support pop star.
Well then, let Taylor emotionally support you while you pay me back. Until I get my $800 back, I'm not lending you another dime. So I'll be waiting for that payment.
Ugh, you're so cheap, sis.
Victoria, I just heard from Stella. She said you refused to lend her money when she asked.
Yeah, I did.
Listen here. What is wrong with you, not helping your sister when she's in trouble? You're the older sister, you should help her out a little.
Excuse me? Why am I the one getting blamed for this?
Because you're being so cold to Stella. Sisters should get along and help each other.
You say help each other. But Stella has never once helped me with anything. She's always broke and comes crying to me for money. I'm the one who's in trouble because she never pays me back, you know?
You have a job and make good money, Victoria. A late payment shouldn't be a big deal for you. You're so stingy.
But paying back what you borrow is just basic human decency. And Stella has a job too.
Stella desperately needs that money.
She says she needs it, but she just spends it on fun stuff. As her parent, you should make her stop with this whole Taylor Swift obsession.
Fun stuff. How could you say that? Standing her idol is what gives her life meaning. Stella could never hold down a job, but ever since she discovered Taylor, she's been working so hard. I can't take away the one thing that gives her purpose.
She might be working hard, but she spends her entire paycheck on Taylor Swift and is broke in a heartbeat.
So what? It's her money, she can spend it on whatever she wants.
Except her earnings aren't enough, so she's borrowing from everywhere, right? You live with her, you must know that. Apparently, she's finally been blacklisted.
Of course, I know about that. We've gotten a few collection notices at the house.
You need to stop spoiling her. You've always been soft on Stella, Mom. But isn't this the point, where a parent should finally get angry?
What? Don't you dare lecture your own mother, you're just a child. Just help her out. It wouldn't kill you to lend her a little more money.
No way. Common sense says she needs to pay me back first. And even if she does, I'm never lending her money again.
You've always been so greedy and unpleasant.
That's what happens when you grow up with a financially irresponsible sister. She'd steal money from my wallet whenever she got the chance. And she'd take my favorite clothes and bags without asking and never return them.
What? You're sisters, it's fine to share clothes and bags.
With Stella, it's not sharing. She just makes them her own. And besides, stuff is one thing, but stealing money is going too far, even for sisters.
She was just borrowing a little bit. As long as she pays you back later, what's the problem? You really are a cheapskate.
I'm telling you, with Stella, it never comes back. I don't mind being called a cheapskate if it means protecting my own money.
Honestly, why have you always been so unlovable? Stella was always smiling and sweet since she was little. She always listened to what her parents said. But you were always sulky and grumpy, always defying me, unlike Stella.
How could anyone be cheerful in a family environment like this?
I've had enough. Your own mother is begging you, and you won't listen. I'm done with you.
There you go again, making it sound like I'm the bad guy.
Shut up. I don't know any child who only thinks of herself. I'll make sure you don't get a cent of the family inheritance.
What?
People who won't give money to others won't receive any money either. I'll make sure your father writes it in his will. Do not leave an inheritance for our cheap, unkind daughter.
Stella, I have a question for you.
What is it?
What were you doing at my apartment?
Huh? Well,
I was surprised to see you on my doorbell camera history. What was so urgent? You must have needed something from me, right?
oh, it was nothing. I just happened to be in the area, so I thought I'd stop by. Was just wondering how you were doing. But then I realized it's a weekday, so of course you'd be at work. Sorry for just showing up like that.
In the area? It takes hours to get to my place in NYC from home, right? I don't think it was just by chance, was it?
Well, actually, there was a Taylor Swift event. Living in the city is so convenient for times like these. Living in the countryside means extra travel costs. Haha.
Standing again. I'm surprised you can afford it when you're broke.
I know, right? Haha. Even I don't know where the money comes from sometimes, haha. Anyway, I should probably head back home. Talk to you later, sis.
Wait a minute, Stella. Why don't you tell me the truth?
Huh? The truth? About what?
You went into my apartment without permission, didn't you? I left a spare key at home. You used that to let yourself into my place, right?
What are you talking about? Even if we're family, I wouldn't just enter your apartment without permission.
but a lot of things were out of place. My room was subtly different.
Maybe you're just imagining things?
I wish I was. The magazines on the table were moved. A drawer in my dresser was slightly open.
I told you, you're just imagining it. Haha. You're so paranoid. Haha.
I clean my room every morning before work, so I notice even the smallest changes.
But a slightly open drawer is no big deal. Maybe a draft of wind opened it or something?
The final straw was that my credit card is missing. The card I always keep in a specific place has completely vanished.
What? Are you sure you didn't just misplace it?
I didn't misplace it. I never used that card, so I was very conscious of where I kept it. It was tucked away in the back of a shelf, and now it's gone. ... So what's the story? It's time to confess. You took the card, didn't you?
Fine, you caught me. You should have just said so earlier.
What? Are you not even sorry? You really let yourself into my apartment? And the credit card? You took it?
I did. But I had to. A concert where I could actually meet Taylor Swift is a once-in-a-lifetime chance. As a fan, I absolutely had to be there. I wanted Taylor to know who I am.
And what does that have to do with my credit card? You could have just bought some merch at the concert venue.
You just don't get it, sis. That's not enough to get noticed among thousands of fans. To get Taylor to notice me, it's all about the money. I had to buy the VIP seats, the autographed merch, everything.
Listen, that's fine for someone with money to spare, but you're so broke you're blacklisted, right?
That's why I borrowed your card.
What?
Wait, you don't mean you bought VIP tickets with that credit card?
Using someone's card without permission.
Used your credit card for Taylor Swift, haha. The total is $15,000, so I'll need you to cover that.
What? $15,000?
Thanks to you, I had the best time ever, haha. Her singing and performance were amazing. As always, I'm so happy.
Are you joking? $15,000 for your idol.
Everyone has their own idea of what's valuable. I don't think it's cool to judge people for it.
Are you kidding me? You can say that high and mighty stuff after you use your own money.
But I don't have any of my own money, silly haha. And you wouldn't lend it to me if I asked nicely. So I had to do this, right? Haha.
Stella, I'm serious. That's enough. Do you even realize what you've done?
Come on, don't be so mad. What's done is done, haha. I do have the intention of paying you back when I can, haha.
Just the intention, huh?
Besides, your cute little sister is happy for just $15,000. As my big sister, you should be happy for me.
What?
Anyway, I'll leave the rest to you. $15,000 will be withdrawn from your account soon. Make sure you have enough in there so it doesn't get declined. Haha. Oh, and of course I'll pay you back. Might have to be in the next life, though, haha. But it's fine, right? $15,000 is nothing for your dear sister, right? Haha.
Just so you know, I can't pay that $15,000.
Huh? What are you talking about? Haha. I used your card, so it's going to be withdrawn from your account whether you like it or not. Haha.
But I'm a cash person,
EH?
so you don't have to pay me back. You can just tell that to the person whose account the card is linked to.
Wait a second. What does that mean? I used the credit card from your apartment, and it definitely had your name on it. The payments should come from your account, right?
The credit card you used without permission. It's actually Dad's authorized user card.
What?
So the charges go to Dad's account. I have nothing to do with the payment.
WHAAAT? Wait, this is Dad's card?
Oh dear, and you spent $15,000 on it. Dad is going to be absolutely furious about this.
No. Why do you even have something like that? I never got an authorized user card from Dad.
Well, you've always lived at home. There was no need to give you a card, was there?
What?
On the other hand, I started living on my own and got a job right after college. I guess Dad was worried about me in his own way. He gave it to me and said, use this in case of an emergency.
What? That's not fair. So you've been using Dad's card whenever you wanted this whole time?
Don't lump me in with you. I kept my promise to Dad and only planned to use it for real emergencies. But a real emergency never came up, so I haven't used it once.
No way. You had a magic card you could use any time for anything. How could anyone resist using it?
You're looking at her. I prefer using cash.
Huh? A cash person? In this day and age? Why?
I've just never been a fan of cards. You know, once you start using a card, you can't see the money you're spending. It makes you lose track of how much you've actually spent.
EHH. But isn't that what makes it convenient? You don't have to count cash.
Some people might think so, but for me, it's actually scary. When you go shopping and see a bunch of things you want, it's easy to just buy them. If you pay by card, the feeling of spending is less real, and you think, I'm still okay. But then the bill comes, and you realize you've spent way more than you thought.
I guess I can see getting a surprise later.
I hate that, so I've always preferred cash. With cash, you only spend what you have so you can manage your money better. You can see the money decreasing, which helps prevent wasteful spending. That's why even though Dad gave me the card, I just kept it tucked away.
I see. I could never do that, though.
Well, I guess I'm the polar opposite of someone who splurges on their idol. Cards are convenient, but for me, they're just a scary way to spend money I don't mean to.
Hey, sis. I just want to confirm one more time. The charges on this card, they really go to Dad's account, right?
Yep. So at the end of the month, $15,000 will disappear from Dad's account.
Oh no. Dad was already so mad at me for getting blacklisted. He made me promise I wouldn't cause any more money problems. And he said if I messed up again, he'd throw away all my merch.
You should probably say goodbye to your merch now. Haha.
No way, I can't do that.
You can say you don't want to, but you're the one who broke the promise to Dad.
But. Do you have any idea how much I've invested in it all? Throwing away my merch is unthinkable. It's the crystallization of my love for Taylor.
Anyway, I'll go ahead and report everything to Dad. I don't want him thinking I'm the one who used it.
What?
Also, I'll need that spare key back since you're using it for breaking and entering. I'll have to discuss that with Dad too. Well then, talk to you later.
Victoria, do what I say, right now.
What? What's this all of a sudden?
Withdraw $15,000 from your account and give it to me. Understood?
Huh?
It's to protect Stella. You're going to cover for her. And I'll secretly put it into your father's account. That way, he'll never find out about Stella's spending.
Huh? Why should I have to cooperate with something like that? And you're still taking Stella's side even after she misused a parent's credit card. Your desperation is just bizarre, Mom.
What's wrong with trying to protect my precious daughter? Of course it's wrong to use someone's card without asking, but this is all your fault for not lending her the money in the first place.
That's funny, I thought I was your daughter too. And you're making me fork over $15,000. Guess I'm not a precious daughter, huh?
Well, that's...
Why don't you just tell the truth, dear? If you don't, your own spending will be exposed. So you're trying to hide it, even if it means sacrificing your own daughter.
What?
I thought you'd finally come to apologize with Stella. But I never imagined you'd try to drag Victoria into this. Honey, I am truly disappointed in you.
Wait. Is that you, Dad? Why are you on Victoria's chat?
Victoria contacted me. I came as soon as I heard about what Stella did.
No.
I thought it would be best to discuss this in person. As parents, there are some basic things we need to confirm.
Honey? You mentioned my spending just now, didn't you? How much do you know exactly?
I know everything. I thought it was suspicious how you never corrected Stella's spending and always took her side. I had a bad feeling, so I checked my bank account, which I let you manage, and I was stunned. I can't believe you were also pouring money into your own fandom.
No. He really knows.
Your idol was some pop star, wasn't he? I don't know much about it, but you've been sending super chats every time he live streams. You've hidden a lot of merch in your room, trying to keep it from me. But you've been putting a lot into those expensive super chats, it seems.
He knows everything.
Of course I know. We've lived together for years. There's no way I wouldn't notice. And I started checking the account more closely.
You did. But then why didn't you say anything until now? I mean, even I know I spent quite a lot.
Well, you've supported me for many years as a homemaker. You'd always been so frugal before. So I was willing to overlook a little bit of indulgence.
What, so you're saying you'll forgive my spending?
Yes, if the amount had been reasonable. But you've now gone past the limit I can tolerate. So I can't forgive you.
A limit, you say?
Actually, when I found out about your spending, I consulted a lawyer right away. I had them calculate the division of assets in case of a divorce. I decided I would forgive you as long as your spending stayed within that amount. And if you went over, I would file for divorce.
What?
And you brilliantly passed that limit this month. Congratulations, dear. You and I are getting a divorce.
WHAT. Wait, congratulations, this is not a happy occasion for me.
I can't live as husband and wife with someone who spends money so excessively. The divorce proceedings are already prepared. I'll be home as soon as I'm done talking with Victoria. And we can start discussing the divorce right away.
No, I don't want a divorce. I'll apologize for the money. I'm sorry for spending it without your permission.
I don't want to be married to you either. At this rate, you'll eat through all of our retirement savings.
I promise I won't do it again. Please, reconsider the divorce.
How can I trust those words? Do you even understand how much you've selfishly spent?
Well,
Have your bags packed by the time I get home. I fully intend to have you agree to this divorce. No apology will change my mind.
Sis, I have a favor to ask.
What's up? It's so early.
Please let me and Mom live at your place.
Huh?
Dad kicked us out. I've never seen him that furious. He wouldn't listen to any of our excuses. He just told us to grab what we could and get out.
That's actually pretty nice of him. From what I heard, he's paying the $15,000 you spent, right?
He said he's deducting it from my inheritance. And he said he's cutting ties with me. That's not nice at all.
And Mom got kicked out without a penny, with her share of the assets considered paid.
So Mom and I have decided to move to New York. It's too embarrassing to live back home after getting kicked out. In New York, we have your place to stay, and there are jobs. Plus, there are more events for our idols, haha.
You're still planning to stand in this situation.
Our idols are all we have now. So we're heading to your place now, haha. Make sure to clear out some space for us to live.
What makes you think you're living with me from the start?
Huh? But rent in New York is super expensive, and we can't afford it right now. Besides, we're family, so of course we should live together, right?
I've already moved out of my apartment.
What?
Actually, I'm thinking of moving back home.
Why?
I heard from Dad that he was kicking you guys out. And I thought if you two were gone, it would be a good time to go back. I prefer the quiet countryside to the city anyway. Thankfully, my job allows me to work fully remote.
No. Why is this happening all of a sudden? You haven't been back at all since you got a job.
That's because you were at home. Haha. Every time I saw you, you'd pester me with, "Lend me money," so I avoided it. In fact, I moved to New York in the first place because I didn't want to see your face. But now that the source of the trouble is gone, I can go back without any worries.
No way. Then what's gonna happen to us? Mom's been a homemaker, so she's unemployed and has no money. I don't have much money either, and I actually quit my job to move.
Both of you are unemployed, huh? Go make a cardboard house under a bridge or something, haha.
What?
And hurry up and find jobs, get an apartment, and work together to get by. And don't forget to pay me back, of course.
No, wait. Are you abandoning me and Mom? Your sister and your mother are in this much trouble?
You two have caused me plenty of trouble, too.
No.
You can leave Dad to me. In return, you take care of Mom. Let's both take care of our respective family members.
Wait, sis. Mom and I can't survive on our own.
After that, Stella and our mother apparently moved in with relatives in New Jersey. I had assumed they would both quit their Stan activities, and start working seriously, but the two of them, unrepentant, lied to their relatives, saying things like, "We don't have money for the hospital," borrowed money, and continued to attend their idol's events and send super chats. The enraged relatives kicked them out of the house. Since then, both Stella and our mother have started working part-time jobs and are now living in a small apartment together. Since paying the rent is a struggle, they can no longer afford to spend money on their idols. They seem to be lamenting that if things continue like this, their idols will start to hate them. But people who use others' money for their fandom can't be called true fans. And I just hope that the two of them can learn to live without causing trouble for others.
Thank you for watching! If you liked the video, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel.